She says that, and her question is very serious one. She said that, where is it prohibited that plucking the eyebrows is prohibited? What is it mentioned in the Qur'an? Because she says that this is maybe not authentic hadith. This is a very serious issue. When we have people coming and objecting to rules of Islam, and when we tell them about it, they say it's not in the Qur'an. And is it mentioned in the Qur'an that Maghrib is 3 rak'ahs? All the other prayers, Fajr, Dhuhr, Asr and Isha, are even numbers, 2 or 4. Why Maghrib is 3 rak'ah? Is it mentioned in the Qur'an? The answer is no. Then I have doubts. Subhanallah. What about zakat money, 2.5% for your gold, silver, wealth, for your goods that you deal in selling and buying? But what about crops that come out of the earth? When you harvest it, some of them is 5%, some of them is 10%. Is it mentioned in the Qur'an? The answer is no. So many things are not mentioned in the Qur'an. This is not to degrade or discredit the Qur'an, a'udhu billah. It is the final revelation of Allah Azza wa Jal. It's the perfect book that has been unchanged, not a single letter since Allah revealed it 14 centuries ago to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. But in the Qur'an itself, it tells us to follow the Prophet alaihi salatu wasallam. It tells us to ask the people of knowledge. It tells us that the Prophet alaihi wasallam has been sent to us to explain and elaborate on the Qur'an, and this is the role of the Sunnah. The same question Sister Amber asked was asked by a woman, and this is reported in the Sahihain, Bukhari and Muslim, who came to the Abdullah ibn Mas'ud, who used to narrate the hadith. So the hadith is agreed upon. It's in Bukhari and Muslim, so there's no doubt it's authentic. And he said that the Prophet cursed those who pluck their eyebrows and those who do this for others, etc. Those who connect their hair and those who do this to the others, those who have tattoos and do this to others. So the woman was a little bit agitated, and she said, I've read the Qur'an from the beginning to the end and never found any mentioning of plucking the eyebrows. Abdullah ibn Mas'ud said, yes, it is in the Qur'an, where Allah Azza wa Jal says, وَمَا أَتَاكُمُ الرَّسُولُ فَخُذُوهُ وَمَا نَهَاكُمْ عَنْهُ فَانْتَهُوا. And whatever the Prophet ﷺ tells you to take, you must abide by and take it, meaning to comply with his orders. And whatever he denies you or forbids you from doing, you have to refrain. This is crystal clear. So the woman was still doubtful. She says, maybe your family does it. Maybe you're just preaching something that you're not walking the talk. He said to her, go inside and check my family, meaning my wife and daughters. So she went in and she came out. Abdullah Mas'ud said, what did you see? And did you see any one of them plucking their eyebrows or having tattoos, etc.? The woman said, by Allah, I saw only something that was good, meaning that they were in compliance. Abdullah Mas'ud said, by Allah, if they weren't, they would not be my family. Meaning I would have divorced my wife, I would have disowned my children if they were not in compliance to the instruction of the Prophet ﷺ that I am narrating to the people. So this is a very dangerous notion, Amber. May Allah forgive you and us.